What an Excellent Day for a Podcast is not for the weak of heart. It contains explicit language, roller coaster-like tangents, and the occasional breakout into song. All opinions expressed are just that, opinions, and belong solely to those who speak them. Listener discretion is advised.
Excellent day for an August.
Ladies and gentlemen, What an Excellent Day for a Podcast presents our first annual Nerd Awards. An evening of debate, laughter, and a salute to all the greatness that has blessed our screens in 2024. Our first host makes everyone's asshole pucker. David.
Thank you. Good evening, Night Nerds. I'm your host, Dave Delroy, and thank you for allowing me into your living rooms for the first of what I hope to be many more award shows. I'd like to thank everyone who helped bring this dream to life, especially my dear mom and dad back in Berwyn, Illinois, who I know are sitting by their phones, big smiles on their faces, listening to Cody Leach on his YouTube channel. Come on, but seriously.
We love you, nerds.
We love you too. But yeah, it's been a great year in horror. We've been lucky enough to have most of the people that made it all happen here tonight. Art the Clown is here. Better watch out, Art. Looks like Vicky might be taking over this franchise. Whoa! Whoa, Art! Calm the fuck down, dude! I was just kidding! Aw, one of these days. Can we get somebody over here to clean that up? Yeah, okay. Thank you. Thanks. Let's hear it for our cleaning staff. They really got their work cut out for them tonight. Come on, let's give it up for them. Oh, there he is. Of course. I'm so sorry, Mr. Legs. So, anyhow, yeah, this is getting way too weird for me, so, I think it's time we just move on with the show. Huh?
Why are you leaving me?
Well, Pearl, what are you even doing here? You're from like 2 years ago.
I'm a fucking star.
I have no idea who I'm talking to anymore. So, we got a great show for you lined up tonight. My fellow nerds, Danny C, Joe T, and JC will be making appearances. So sit back and enjoy all the wonderful banter that you know and love from What an Excellent Day for a Podcast. So, without further ado, showtime! Oh, I fucking give up.
Our next host is on a mission to hit every gym in the United States. JC.
Evening, ladies and gents. JC here from What an Excellent Day for a Podcast, and I am honored to be able to introduce this next category. Now, if you're like this horror nerd, there is nothing more satisfying in a horror movie than seeing a great kill unfold on the screen. Creativity certainly earns a kill points, but for me, it's all about having that camera lovingly linger on the gruesome carnage in all its glory. Then, for an added bonus, and if we're lucky, the kill utilized on-screen practical effects and the usual buckets of blood that go with. Yeah, I am a child of the 80s. CGI does absolute shit for me. Well, this nerd is happy to report that we are in luck here. Gory, practical effect-driven kills rule the horror landscape in 2024, and I am glad the Academy chose this as a standing category for us to debate. And debate we shall. Here are your nominees for Best Kill in a Horror Movie for 2024.
The best kill of 2024, JC.
In a violent nature. I mean, this was hard for me because Terrifier 3
Had a lot of them.
They may come up later on.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that might be a unanimous one.
I had this best kill, and then the runner-up was obviously Santa Claus in Terrifier 3. But in a violent nature, I mean, that kill
so
was just
good,
so
fucking
good.
incredible.
I mean, it was for me, it was the best.
Danny?
In a violent nature.
Yeah.
Same.
I'm sorry.
That made my jaw drop when we were at the early screening for a minute straight. We went in knowing it was going to be crazy, and it exceeded by a mile.
Yeah.
Did.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
All right, I guess I'm the oddball. The fucking utility knife in Terrifier.
That one's phenomenal.
It's not the most creative one, but for some reason, of all the kills this year, that one brought me like the most joy.
Yeah.
Not as much joy as it brought Vicky, but...
you had something else going on in the
And
background.
shout out to
But
the tic-tac-toe kill, because we didn't even bring that
Yeah.
up during
yeah.
That may show itself too.
But yeah, there were too many great, like, that's almost something we could do like a top 10.
Yeah, there was a lot of great kills across the board in a lot of these movies.
Our next presenter is just being perfectly honest with you. Danny C.
Jack Nicholson in The Shining. Anthony Hopkins in Silence of the Lambs. Daniel Kaluuya in Get Out. And Anthony Perkins in Psycho. Yes, Joe T, I said fucking Psycho. These men have delivered outstanding performances in iconic horror movies. This year, we had some remarkable actor performances that elevated their movies to some of the horror nerds' favorites of the year. We had guys using liquid nitrogen on Santa, enticing a young girl to summon a demon, and even inviting in some Mormon missionaries to have a little more than just blueberry pie. Here are our picks for 2024 Best Actor in a Leading Role.
So JC, best actor.
Best actor for me. Listen, I mean, I'm going to throw it out there. For me, it was David Howard Thornton and where he took Art the Clown in Terrifier 3. It is very hard to act and to bring your emotions and everything and play that role like a mime the way he did, and just what he's thinking, what he's feeling just by his body mannerisms, the way his facial expression. That is very hard to do.
Geeking out over Santa.
Exactly.
Snooping in on Mia and Cole.
So for me, even though he didn't say a word, David Howard Thornton stole the show for me as best actor in Terrifier 3. His best performance as Art the Clown across the entire franchise.
Don't disagree with you there. However,
But
I felt like this year, when I go back and look at all the movies, best actor for me, David Dastmalchian.
He was very close, runner up.
So when I look at certain movies, if you take certain actors out and put somebody else in, what does a movie different? When you try to plug in different people, he's just Jack Delroy. It was different. It was easy flow for him. Like you felt for him, for his past and everything. But certain aspects of the show as it's going along, like it's just real. Like it felt so real what he was bringing to the table.
you felt for him, but then you also you simultaneously understand like this is his karma.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, most definitely.
He was asking for it.
Yeah. And I really loved his performance. If I had to say runner-up, if anything.
And just can play that flick of the switch, like, hey,
Yeah, he's so
welcome
witty.
to the show.
Yeah,
and behind
so,
the scenes, he's just like, yeah, we fucking got this.
Yeah, he's so quick and witty in how he goes it and he changes it. And I just was like, man.
Because you know that's what these shows are like.
If they put somebody else in there, and I don't know who we would pick, and I just feel like that movie's not the same.
Yeah.
I don't get a good vibe. Like, I feel like that man deserves every accolade he gets for that movie, and he deserves it, and he could be he's a frontline actor.
Yeah.
And I love that. And that was awesome for me. Runner-up probably would be Hugh Grant in Heretic.
I feel like I would agree with that as when I say it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was between Art, Jeffrey Combs from Stream, Hugh Grant, but mine was also Das Malchian.
Yeah.
I thought he was phenomenal.
Yep.
He was my runner-up.
Same here.
He was my runner-up.
And again, I'm usually wrong with shit like this anyway, but again, like 10, 15 seconds into the first trailer for that movie, it was like perfect fucking casting. Here's the premise of the movie. This is what he's playing, and it just made sense for him to play that. Now, knowing he was going to do as well as he did, like I would have never guessed. But like I said, just the whole idea of him playing the on-screen fucking, the Jack Delroy character, and then as soon as the cameras turn off, he goes straight into like, the real Jack. I just thought it was a great job.
One more time, the man whose wife offered a threesome, yet he can't decide if it'll be Linnea or Tom Matthews. Danny C.
How would you describe a great actress' performance? Some would say she completely embodied the character. Perhaps she brought depth and complexity to the role. Or she delivered a truly believable portrayal. Those descriptions easily sum up why women kicked ass in 2024 and made their marks in horror movie history. Even if you are one. Whether it was giving birth to the son of Satan, avenging the deaths of your mother and friends, fighting off a vampire ballerina, and even confronting your televangelist father with a sawed-off shotgun, this year was loaded with some unbelievable female performances. Here are our picks for 2024 Best Actress in a Leading Role.
Best Actress, I struggled with this one, but again,
Same.
I think I got to give it to First Omen, Mel Tiger Free. I think she just did an amazing job in that movie.
Yeah, it's one I have to go back and watch because I really liked it when it came out, and I think we just got bogged down with so many other horror movies that came out at the same time.
I know I loved her performance when I
She
first
was
saw
really
it,
good.
and again, to your point, I need to watch it again because I forget little bits and pieces, but this one was a hard one for me, so I think I'll just kind of stick with her.
I'm going to go with Lauren Rivera. Terrifier 3 is, a lot of that has to do with her. Phenomenal actress. She did great. She had that tragic, what's the word?
The trauma.
Trauma. The
Yeah.
but it was tragic trauma that she was feeling. And you were feeling her pain that she was going through the whole movie.
And still managed to deep down be a hard ass.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I was literally between like 5-6 ladies. I went with Willa Fitzgerald. I thought she was Strange Darling. Her facial expressions when she gets shot in the ear, up until the car ride at the end, I just thought she was absolutely incredible. And it was between her and Naomi Scott. I thought she was Smile too. She was absolutely phenomenal.
Okay.
Another great one. That was a good one, Joe. I hope that you and Dave
Yeah,
get to see
I'm
that.
gonna watch that.
Wait, which one? Oh, Smile.
Smile too.
Yeah. I went with Lauren as well for all the reasons we've all said multiple times in the past couple months. But yeah, especially, there were a few, because I was even toying with like Lily from Late Night. Same thing with Strange Darling. Yeah, a lot of great ones, but I think again it was the freak out in the food court. It was like, oh, I felt that whole fucking 30-second rant. So that's what just kicked her over the line for me.
Please welcome to the stage the nerd who slings more emails than the entire federal government, Joe T.
Hey everyone, it's Joe T. So what exactly deems someone supportive? In my eyes, when we were discussing this award, I thought about, Kyle Gallner's mustache. I mean, that fucking helped him become a true demon in that movie. Or the Scott Baio puzzle for the mountain people. I thought about the green goo in the substance as well, but it's 2024. The goo could be gender neutral in a sense, and to be honest, Margaret Qualley did put the goo into Demi Moore, so I don't know if that will be under the actor category. But anyways, let's take a listen to the 2024 Best Supporting Actor that, the nerds came up with.
All right, Best Supporting Actor.
Oh, welcome back.
I guess he was supporting.
So was he
that.
supporting? Because I felt like I didn't know where to stand with
I
him.
think he was supporting. He was supporting. He wasn't.
He wasn't the main
he wasn't
character.
the main
No,
character in it.
He was the
Monroe
looming
was in it.
evil.
He was the evil, and he wasn't in the entire movie. He was.
He wasn't.
I look at him. As
I was.
supporting.
I didn't know how to. I didn't know how to judge that one.
Yeah, I looked at him as a supporting actor. I didn't. It wasn't.
We're
Nicolas
not the
Cage's
Academy,
movie.
so it's cool.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, in the same sense, going with the connection with
Because-
Silence, like Ted Levine, he was a supporting
Yeah.
When I
actor.
get to one of mine,
Yeah, it was about
It was about
finding
Jodie
him.
Foster.
no,
Yeah.
when I get to one of mine, I'm gonna connect and why I think that one's acceptable as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And again, for all the reasons that I thought he did an amazing job. With
Yeah,
that
very-
role. So
An impressionable character, meaning you
Exactly.
could easily impersonate him.
exactly, exactly. Be under that makeup to act the way he did, and to lose it in certain scenes the way he did. I mean, that's Nicolas Cage at his best.
Yeah, and in a sense, we've already mentioned it a bunch of times. I would love to have seen. Would we have taken the movie any differently if they if they didn't outright promote it was Nick Cage? Like if we just thought it was some random guy and then maybe found out during the ending credits, like, oh shit, that was him?
Yeah.
Because it could have gone. I'm almost wondering, or if us going in knowing this is Nicolas Cage, this is going to be an amazing character.
Yeah.
I think that helped knowing it was him.
I think that did. And I think that's the way they wanted to promote it too.
Yeah.
I think we talked about that when we reviewed the movie.
Yeah. So,
What
Danny?
do you guys got?
So I didn't know how to consider Nicolas Cage. I thought he fell under Best Actor, but I would have picked him as Best Supporting Actor. When I went back and I looked at different supporting actors as well, I felt like Kevin Bacon and Maxine was really
Okay.
good. That was one of the things I really liked. I liked his character. He was such a douchebag asshole, but he came off that way.
Yeah.
Even when she fucking drills him with the fucking keys, he's just like fucking spitting out blood, like fuck you.
Yeah, he was a good character.
He's just the whole way through, like he was that piece of shit you didn't want to like, and you wanted her to.
You
know,
hated him so much you loved Kevin Bacon even more.
Yeah, yeah. It was like, fucking do something with him, Mia. It's just.
Yeah.
I really liked his character.
She
and I felt
squashed
like,
it.
Yeah, she squashed it all right. But yeah, I felt like Kevin Bacon's role.
Okay.
In Maxine was.
So I'm gonna try to do mine without spoiling a lot, but mine's Christian Slater in Blink Twice.
Oh, okay.
I thought for the first half of the movie when he just played Christian Slater, it was fucking fantastic. And then late in the movie,
Did he say to talk hard at any point in the movie?
I don't remember.
Was he gleaming the cube at any given point?
He was
Harry
fucking
Hard
gleaming. And then, something happens to him, and everything about him in that moment after that is
Yes.
fucking incredible.
Yes.
But
I
yes.
don't.
Fair
That was
enough.
when we talked about. And I was like, Christian's. He was the only other one I thought of.
Yeah.
I was like, wow, man.
And as weird as it is, if I had to pick a runner-up, it would be Haley Joel Osment in the same fucking movie.
Yes.
Because
Yes.
the movie is so good.
I gotta see
it's
this
truly
movie.
so good.
So the funniest part was I didn't know you had the same feeling about Christian Slater that I felt.
Yes.
Because I was like,
He was so
man, was
good.
it that good, or am I just dreaming of it? And I was like, maybe it wasn't that great. And
and
then
when you watch
said
the
it,
movie,
oh yeah,
you'll know exactly what I'm
yeah,
talking
and he
about.
deserved every fucking bit of it. Let's just put it that way. Fantastic, Christian Slater.
So good.
So, mine came down to the two sleaziest characters of the year. And funny enough, because I had a flashback of the shrimp scene, I ended up going with Kevin Bacon. Because of the rage Dennis... My initial thought was going to be Dennis Quaid. And then I remembered that scene. It's like, ugh! I'm like, you know what? Kevin Bacon was lovable as a piece of shit. So,
Welcome back to the one person who's solely responsible for making fuck Blumhouse a household phrase. Joe T.
It's Joe T again, and throughout the year we discussed the incredible performances, acting-wise, when it came to the lead ladies throughout many different horror films this year. But we also want to give respect to the ladies that were not necessarily in the background, but kind of stood out with some incredible performances in various different ways. So that's why let's take, a look and a listen to the Horror Nerds picks for the Best Supporting Actress of 2024.
Best supporting actress,
Yes.
Samantha. Victoria. Samantha Scafidi from Terrifier 3 for me. Anybody that masturbates with a shard of glass
Yes.
gets my vote all the time. And I thought she was great in this movie. I thought she was,
yeah.
she was center stage with Art. They were a duo doing their thing, and
Not that I want Art to ever talk, but she was the mouthpiece he needed.
She was. And the fact that she, took a little nap in that fucking crud.
The brownie batter.
In that brownie batter.
Gluten-free brownie batter surprise.
It's awesome that they did that for her, though.
Yeah, right? But she was great. She was great, and she gets my Best Supporting Actress nod.
Fair enough.
I agree. My supporting actress goes back to a movie I rewatched again, and I happen to love even more, was Longlegs. So, Alicia Witt.
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah, there you go.
So good.
That's a good one.
So good.
Certain aspects, when she's in that movie, she's so monotone trying to talk to her daughter because she's been through that trauma too.
Yeah.
Everything she's doing is for her.
Yeah.
And what happened to her, and oh my god,
I killed them all for you, Damien.
She's so good as an actress, and I know she was hateable when I was watching her in Walking Dead when she was on there for like 1 or 2 episodes, but I felt like she's a big part of that movie and one of the reasons why I liked it so much this year.
So mine is Alicia Ware from Abigail.
Okay.
And I feel like it has a little bit of parallel to Longlegs because the movie's called Abigail. You would think she's the center of the movie, but I look at Melissa Barrera.
Yeah,
as the center of the movie.
Absolutely, she is.
But I thought she was amazing for being so young. How she did. I believed what I saw. I believed her as a vampire.
I like to play with my
like the
food.
scene you brought up many months ago when she's kind of just running through each character and giving them the Saw treatment and explaining why they're there. And she does it in a way I think she did a hell of a job in that movie. And Alicia Witt was a close second because she was awesome.
Yeah, she was great.
So you were just going Alicia no matter what.
Yeah.
All right.
Spelled differently, but yeah.
You have another Alicia? Is it Keys? Tell me it's Keys.
New
Sure, why
York.
No, I went with Danielle Harrison's Stream.
Okay.
Again, like the thing that really pushed me over the top is like when we were talking to her, it was like, to me, that she played like the perfect mother. Again, as far as, like she calls the kid out, like, look, I did all this same stupid shit, but I wasn't as responsible as I should have been, so I'm passing this wisdom on to you. And I mean, it was kind of a tragic ending, even though her husband didn't see it that way.
Yeah. There's some emotion.
I think we all cried more in the theater than he did.
I almost lost
And don't
it.
get me wrong, he did a great job. It was that one scene, though. It was like, but again, like maybe Brad Dourif just spoiled us.
That's true.
Like no one's going to top a reaction to losing Danielle Harris better than that.
And it's funny too when Danielle Harris is in the bar, with her daughter, and the two guys are kind of looking at it. She's like, oh, I still got it.
Dave
Still
Sheridan.
got
Of
it.
course you still have it. Are you kidding me?
First
Do
of
you
all,
even need- Do you even need to kind of question that?
first of all,
You got it.
First of all, you're Danielle Harris. Second of all, Dave Sheridan is really good at playing a creep. So of course he's gonna want to fuck you.
Oh yeah, that was Dave Sheridan.
That was Dave Sheridan. Yeah.
And again, the man who's full of rants and sick of rants, Joe T.
It's Joe T one more time. And I feel like the horror nerds were playing a joke on me when they wanted me to introduce the least favorite movie of 2024. Considering I would have just called it the Blumhouse Award. But we got to be fair, and we got to go through, the many different movies that maybe had high expectations and just didn't hit the mark. But, there were some that just felt like a pure money grab, or, I don't know, had an imaginary bear or maybe a fucking imaginary creature underwater. But, yeah, I don't want to spoil anything, so let's take a listen at the Horror Nerds' picks for least favorite horror movie of 2024.
Least favorite movie. I hate to do this, man, because now I have a different perspective on this. I mean, I saw the TV Glow before I knew what it was actually about.
Matt, too late. You already hated it.
Yeah,
You're a bigot.
I saw the TV Glow. Yeah, right. I'm this horrible person because I didn't get it. I saw the TV Glow. Is probably my least favorite movie. I mean, Maxine was there as well, but Maxine has its moments. At least it had some horror elements in it. I got to stay with I saw the TV Glow.
Saw this movie like 2 weeks ago, The Strangers Chapter 1. It came out, it was one of the first movies of the year, I think, horror movies that came out, and I waited to now to see it, and I don't even know why I put it on. I felt like I was doing it for research purposes for this year, and I fucking hate myself for watching it.
Damn.
I felt it's like drawn out, long, in so many areas of that movie. Like, it was like a cookie cutter of the first one all over again, the original.
Yeah.
And even how they got to the ending, and obviously there's a little different ending, it's not the same as the other one, but leading up to that point, I was like, this is like the same fucking movie. And I think they should have just, I don't know where I know where chapter 2 is going to start off, obviously, and kind of go from that point going forward, but I really, really hated Strangers Chapter 1. And I really liked the first two.
Okay.
Like Pray at Night, I really enjoyed, like, a lot. Like, even like a little bit more than the first one. But when I saw Strangers Chapter 1, fuck that movie.
I keep hearing it's a shitty, almost shot for shot, the first one.
Yes. Yep.
Yeah. Stick with the first one.
Fuck that.
Night Swim. Dave, your turn.
I didn't see
funny
that.
enough,
Fucking sucks.
My least favorite is a movie I haven't even seen, but I despise it just on the trailer. Night Swim.
Yeah. Fucking trash.
Yeah, can I change it? I probably would say Imaginary is my word, and I've never seen that, but just from the trailer.
Honestly,
No, Night Swim.
Night Swim
worse.
makes Imaginary a fucking 5.5.
Yes.
Oh, all right.
Because again, I saw
James McAvoy makes Speak No Evil 4.
That I want to see.
Afraid.
Have you seen
Did you see
either
the
of them?
original?
I never saw the original.
The original.
Oh, you
better.
never
Never
then
saw
watch the original.
The original's
Afraid
better?
was
Yeah.
the best
Yes.
Blumhouse movie in my opinion of 2024, and I feel like since I shit on it the most, I should also give respect. Afraid wasn't terrible.
I'm gonna go with Night Swim. I'm gonna give I saw the TV Glow a little quick because I gotta watch
fuck
that
Night Swim,
again.
man.
I gotta watch that again.
Because
I don't
again,
wanna
like even
grade it
since
when
Night Swim came out, I was probably on Tubi. I was thumbing around, and I forget what the name of it was, but it was some Tubi anthology movie, and Night Swim was one of the shorts, and it was just like, all right, that was cool. Now I despise the fact that there's a full-length movie of this.
Yeah,
even more.
The short
because it was like
probably
the short was effective.
them in the water at night. Everything else in the movie fucking terrible.
The first 5 minutes.
I can't see taking that. Same thing with Lights Out. Like, I loved the Lights Out, the original short.
Great. Yeah, the short was great.
And when I heard there was a movie of it, like, it kind of pissed me off because it was like, you can't take this lightning in a bottle and make a feature out of it. And then I did eventually watch it, and they proved me right.
Yeah. Lights Out was a little bit like Darkness Falls with the Tooth Fairy, where you had to stay in the light.
Yeah.
But,
Please welcome back the man too drunk for Heather Langenkamp, and also try to snuff Jane Levy, David.
Special effects, pardon the pun, are the blood of many horror movies. As far back as The Man of a Thousand Faces, Lon Chaney, to the inspirational work of Ray Harryhausen. Practical effects helped lead the charge of a huge horror explosion in the 70s and 80s, highlighting such greats as Stan Winston, Tom Savini, Rick Baker, and the only Dick to get a rise out of JC, Dick Smith. Then on the other side, you have the VFX, predominantly CGI. going back to its premiere in Vertigo, and then Westworld, and setting the mainstream ablaze with huge advances in the technology in Jurassic Park. VFX have taken mediocre movies and turned them into masterpieces. Just look at The Thing from 2011. All right, calm down.
You suck!
Here's the nerds' picks for best special effects.
Best special effects. I mean, I got two here. I mean, it could have been 80 because there was. I mean, Terrifier 3 was, and Scream was great. Again, I mean, I'll stick with the best kill, right? The effect, in a violent nature, the head through the stomach. Runner-up, I say, would be. I really love the tic-tac-toe scene.
Absolutely.
So I would think that's a close runner-up for the best. I mean, Terrifier 3 is too easy. I mean, there's just so many good.
So are we going by
it.
best effects for a movie or for a specific effect, or?
Well, if I was going best special effects for a movie, then Substance would be up there for me.
Yeah, I forgot to clarify on that one. If we were going for one,
yeah, I mean,
actual...
the entire movie was just had a tremendous amount of practical. But I'll stick with just the scene, and I'll stick with the head through stomach and tic-tac-toe as a runner-up. My final answer.
Yeah, so he didn't really answer that question, but
either one. If you have just a movie,
I got a movie. I went the easy way out. I mean, it's not the easy way out, but special effects wise, I felt like Terrifier 3 I loved.
Yeah, I did the same thing.
Yeah, I mean, everything in Terrifier
from the beginning
3.
to the end, there was nothing that fell short on the special effects.
Stream was the same. I mean, Stream had a lot of great effects in it as well. Substance had a lot of great effects. Practical as well. So this one was hard. But if you're going by a one scene, then I latch on to an inviolate nature again in that entire kill scene.
I think that's where I am. If we were going, if we were going full movie, it would have to be Terrifier, just because.
Sure.
Yeah, it was fucking insane. But yeah, one kill, probably because of the originality and just the whole idea that they actually put this shit show of a kill like this marathon fucking kill and
it lasted a while. It was drawn out, which was great too about it.
But even the Substance, I give a lot to that.
Yeah,
the birthing of that. I mean, the special effects were great, and even Brundle Sue, to be honest with you.
Brundle Sue was great.
Turn carry.
This was a hard one because you can't just pick one. There was so many great special effects.
Yeah, again, it was as we've all been saying, it was a great year for actors, actresses, movies in general, but there were a lot of good practical effects this year too.
Late Night with the stomach, right? I mean, that was another cool effect, So.
And again, the Family Guy with a Maxine scarier than anything Mia Goth could give us. Danny C.
When coming into 2024, one thing the horror nerds never thought too much about were guest interviews on the show. Well, we were not in store for what happened throughout the year. Thanks to Joe T's relentless determination to land some of horror's kings and scream queens, we had the opportunity to live out some of our dreams. Whether it was an intimate chat or talking some damn horror, the nerds had a blast with some of the best of all time. Here are our picks for the best guest interview of 2024.
Favorite guest? I have a runner-up I'm going to give to, a couple of runner-ups. But for me...
I have 11 runner-ups.
It was hard, dude.
Pick fucking one,
They're all tied.
Maybe
1
let's
8
fucking
for
shout out.
1
Maybe it'll be a shot. For me, I'm going to go with Michael Ironside. I loved meeting Michael Ironside and having a chance to talk to Michael Ironside because I was a huge, and still remain, Scanners fan. I grew up loving that movie, and the fact that I got a chance to stand in front of Darryl Revick, who I feared growing up as a kid, that anybody that looked at it would just look at me and my head would explode. It was great for me to meet.
Before you go on, I interpreted that question. I guess we didn't specify.
Was that your convention moment?
On interview
favorite
guest. I meant
Oh.
once we've interviewed.
Yes.
I didn't know that.
So technically, is that your convention?
That's
no, that's not my convention.
Okay.
That's not okay. So favorite guest that we interviewed.
I should have made it fully.
Yes, that's what I thought.
Oh.
Because
wow.
I included the con moment as it could have been something you bought. It could have been someone you met. It could have been...
Okay. I really enjoy. I'd probably say it's God, there was so many of them. and I'm on the spot right now.
And they all had their highlights.
They all had their I mean, I really enjoyed the last two. I mean, Samantha and Courtney Gaines, I really felt that the whole conversation just flowed really nicely with them. I mean, if I would fuck.
To do them literally back to back within like a minute of each other.
Yeah. I'm
Was
gonna
insane
go.
as well.
I'm gonna go.
No,
I'm gonna
it
go.
was goodbye.
10
Click.
seconds.
How's it going?
I'm gonna go with that night, man. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go with the back to back. And if I had to lean a certain way, I loved chatting with Samantha. But then again, Danielle Howard. There's so many of them.
No, yeah, they were all great.
And
it was
I had
more
no
so
far-
a personal preference, and that's what the con moment kind of is.
Yeah.
It's personal.
And I know it sounds like pandering and all, but yeah, I've had a great time with everyone we've talked to.
Yeah,
Agreed.
yeah, absolutely.
And there were a few, like I said, the Felissa one, it just sucks that there was a time crunch because then, again, I overthought the whole thing. So I feel like I panicked and like dropped the ball on that one. But still, she was still, for the time we had together, she was great to talk to just because she's so fucking like vibrant and energetic. Like she runs at 11 at all times and doesn't get annoying.
Yeah.
So-
I love them all. I mean, fuck, I could throw Cognetti in there. I completely forgot about Stephen Cognetti, who was my first.
Yeah, because he forgot about you, man.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Thanks for
Hey, Steven.
Yeah.
Dear Steven, I messaged
Steven,
you.
I
You wouldn't
messaged
answer
you.
it.
I messaged you. You're supposed to meet me at Red Lobster. You owe me lobster money.
We still on for the Sizzler? My treat.
But yeah, I mean, it's very. Listen, I was honored to talk to them all. It's very hard to just choose one because they're all great horror celebrities that I was honored to actually be on the screen talking with. So,
If you go back 12 months ago, I don't think we would have never thought we would have those opportunities.
Absolutely not. So blessed for them
Like
all.
the thought maybe to get an interview, but to have as many people as we did and who we
Like
did.
that kind of
and-
cluster.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it was
Again, like what?
Dee Wallace.
8-9 months?
Amazing
Yeah.
conversation with her. I mean, it's hard. I don't even really want to settle on one. I love them all, and I was honored to talk to them all.
Well, yeah, we can pivot and kind of go to favorite guest
Yeah, that was the most difficult
convention
Yeah,
as well.
One
that
call.
was Michael Ironside for me. I loved meeting, and my runners up here would be Uncle Creepy. I mean, anybody that you meet and then you're drawing dicks the first time you meet. And I loved meeting Linnea Quigley, who I think is probably the best scream queen out there.
Danny?
I love them all. Next.
Yeah.
No, and I think Joe hit on this earlier, and that was, what I had. I thought everyone was great, and I have highlights for myself where I was very excited. But David Howard Thornton,
Yeah.
I think that was the biggest we knew going into that interview. We were excited. We were kids.
Yeah.
I mean, to be honest with you, we all have our highs and love for everybody we've had on, but we were all kids about when we heard, yeah, David's going to be coming on. We'll be doing an interview and everything.
And the fact that he had that childlike enthusiasm.
Oh, he was saying he was
Like he's
so fucking down to
another
earth.
He's another like nerd of horror and
Yeah.
just cinema in general.
So humble too. I mean, yeah, he's amazing.
like I remember even from the intro, he was like,
Yeah.
he went all art.
Yeah, this one was hard. This one, if we're talking, our favorite guest interview, I mean, I love them all. It's very hard.
No, you go.
No, I'll wait till the next round starts.
Oh, you went already. Sorry.
Yeah.
Did you want to say con one, or is that for your next question?
Oh no,
I'm
he's
talking to-
he's got a separate one for con.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So I have two, and because they mean David Howard Thornton is my number one, and it was a different feeling that we felt when we got done that one. It just felt like this was the one. Everything went perfectly. The conversation, the rapid fire. It felt like it was just we were a well-oiled machine.
Yeah.
And to know how well it's done, him posting on his Facebook, Terrifier 3 being the number one movie, just everything as a whole. The other one, which is a 1B, is Danielle Harris. I've loved Danielle Harris my whole life. I got to talk to her to bring up an episode of Boy Meets World that I saw many, many years ago, and I forever loved that episode because she was in it. It's the only episode she was ever in, and just throughout her entire career, just to be able to see her and talk to her was awesome.
Yeah, the rapid fire didn't flow too well, but
That's okay.
that's okay.
That's why David beat her out.
That's okay.
I was just...
The essay portion.
Yeah. No, mine was for the most simplest of reasons, because again, it was hard to pick. Came down to a Sophie's choice, but D just went over the top because I can't imagine ever having another interview that starts off that way.
Yes, that was truly an
Just for
incredible
that
moment.
alone, I'm like, it's got to be that one.
And we had a little therapy session with her too as an added bonus.
A little bit.
Yeah. No, like I said, it's all of them are winners. I mean, it's
Agreed.
It's hard. It's really hard. I cherished each one.
And that's kind of the same thing for me. Like, for me, interviewing Tom Matthews.
Yeah.
I was
huge
Tom Matthews fan.
Absolutely. Yeah.
And just for that to happen was something I never thought would ever happen. But
And that was one, just to go back with the Danielle Harris, when we landed that one, and we knew, like, we had an official time, we had everything. I even said to Melanie, it was like, this is a top 3 for me. Like, if you would have gave me a list from the beginning, and, like, rank who you would most like to have on the show, she was in my top 3.
Yeah.
And to get that one, and it actually happened, that's why it meant so much.
All right. We got to move through these too. We're,
yes.
We're
thankfully, it's
burning the
I think
midnight
at
oil.
least a relaxed day for me for the most part tomorrow.
good for you, Spider.
I thought you said spiders, but
One last time, the man who has more physical tics than verbal crutches, David.
As many of you know, the horror convention circuit has had some of the biggest highlights for this show. From back in the early days of Joe T playing that little devil on everyone's shoulder, saying, YOLO, YOLO, which sparked a 30-minute ponder session from JC, deciding just how badly did he want that Reagan sculpture, thus cementing him as somewhat of a celebrity himself in the convention vendor community. To Danny C telling Linnea to her face that she was his very first boobs and bush, to which she took as a badge of honor. To myself for waiting in line damn near 6 hours just so I could finally meet one of my earliest childhood crushes, Shawnee Smith. These moments and many more have not only given us a ton of fond memories, but have also birthed multiple episodes for what an excellent day for a podcast. Here's to hoping that 2025 brings us many more of these amazing moments. But this time, I promise not to snuff anyone. Here's our picks for favorite 2024 convention moments.
so favorite convention moment.
Yeah,
This one's easy for me.
I have 2, but yes.
I'm going to strip away the guests and all that. I'm going to say my favorite moment was being able to do a cosplay for the first time
Yes,
as that fucking clown.
that was awesome.
That was pretty cool. I've never done that in my life. And to do that and to have, to fuck with the kids and everything and to
Yes.
hide around and have people afraid of you and come up to you and want to take pictures with, that was a pretty cool moment. So, cosplaying as Art the Clown, as
That fucking
clown from Hell House LLC at Monster Mania was my convention.
Mine was being your handler.
Helping you get in the suit.
Helping you get in the suit, carry around your bag,
Yeah,
make sure I
love it.
led you in the right direction. No, it's favorite convention moment. We've been to 5 conventions this year.
Yeah.
Right? And that's a lot. I mean,
Yeah.
for us. 3 Monster Manias, 2 New Jersey cons, so
One of them we went to 3 times.
another one on the horizon for next year already, 3 times.
3 more times.
But for me, was finally getting an opportunity to meet Tom Matthews in person. He doesn't really come to the East Coast much, and when I saw that he was going to be in New Jersey, I was a little kid all over again. Return of the Living Dead is my favorite movie. Between that and Friday the 13th Part 6, Tommy Jarvis.
Jarvis.
He hit so many points in my childhood growing up that I just was so excited to meet him when I got an opportunity to meet an awesome fucking guy, chatting it up, and then really just, had the opportunity to lead to us bringing him on the podcast. So, overall, I felt like my interaction there. Meeting Linnea again, yes, that's my second time meeting Linnea, but she's so sweet, she's so petite.
Oh, gosh, she's so small. Her and Danielle Harris are like
Yes.
very
Yes.
tiny.
I love her, but and another one too is what Felissa Rose is. She's 11, 12. Every single time, it's the second time I've met her, and nothing's changed with her. She's the same person over and over. She doesn't care about. She's there to be with the fans.
Yeah.
And if she signs like 10 million things, she doesn't care. She's not sitting there like charging you money. The fact that she remembered our names, going back to getting a picture with her.
Yeah, like 6 hours apart. It's one of those. And who knows? Maybe she just has a good memory. And because this wasn't a huge con, maybe she remembered everyone's name. But it's still that little bit that made it feel special.
Yeah.
Like she's kind and loyal, like to a fault almost. To the point where sometimes people may or may not be MFing her at photo ops.
Or asking for a dick.
But it was like, when we were waiting in line, well, that's yeah, that dumb thing, again, I don't think she lost sleep over it, but she was like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. It's not that one. And she said, where can I get a dick? I need a dick. Where can I get a dick for later? Like, just those dumb little things, it just makes her that much cooler.
JT.
So I got two. The first one was meeting Melissa Barrera, and there's a big part to it because I when I initially went online and you had arrived, I didn't expect to be in line for like 4 hours to start off my weekend. But the second I finally got up to her to talk to her, and just her almost like presence of actually looking like she cared what I was saying. She had this smile and just something about her. And when I talked to her and I brought up my grandmother who she met and I showed her the picture, we just had a conversation. It felt something different than a lot of the other times you go up with a question, kind of like a fan. And, I mentioned the podcast at the end, and I brought up and I gave her a card, and she mentioned about messaging her PR. And I had tried that multiple times, and which led to an on again, off again, up until the release of Your Monster, where I thought we weren't going to have her, to then be able to be a part of the press day for that movie. And I don't know if that's ever going to be the only one we get or whatever, but it was something I'll never forget.
Yeah, that's a great moment.
She's amazing. I know she's strong in her beliefs, and it's caused some people to dislike her or say negative things about her online. But to me, every encounter I've had with her, she is incredible. She's an amazing person. And the other one is when we snuffed Jane Levy, because I had to bring that one up. To hear Dave say it, and then to us to walk up to Jane Levy and
her be scared of us.
What the fuck was that?
We're sorry, Jane.
Yeah.
We're actually not here to snuff you.
And when I came up with that that was the first thing that popped into my head, was like, that's the most memorable moment to me. That's it, Sonia.
Everybody's staring at me. And the first one that came to mind was Ashley Lawrence. Because again, much like with the D thing, we're never going to meet somebody at a con promoting their masturbating baboon.
Oh, it's the baboon.
However, for the cringe factor, I had to go with Jane also.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Another honorable mention was the Reagan YOLO.
Oh yeah.
Like that half hour was like an event.
Oh yeah, that was
the only
fact that you ran into her recently in Oaks.
Yeah.
And you were like, "Oh, that's you." Oh, okay. Like they literally remember you. Oh, you're the one that waffled at the opportunity.
I forget everything. I just it goes in
that
the brain.
That was a moment.
And leaves immediately as it goes into it.
So that and Ashley were very close honorable mentions, but I got to throw myself under the bus. And
mine was, I don't know if you caught it, doing cosplay as that fucking clown. First time ever.
I don't blame you.
And had that experience was just pretty cool. I'd love to do it again. To be honest, maybe I will when Lineage comes out and it's fresh in everybody's mind. I'll break out the clown.
Because when you did that, wasn't that shortly after Carmichael came out?
Yeah, kind of. It was earlier this year. Yeah, I mean, Carmichael was what,
October
of 2023. So yeah, it was. I mean,
and that was in the spring when you did it, right?
Not everybody. I mean, you had your hardcore horror fans who recognized it, but everybody else, I was just.
You got enough attention from people who knew who it was, and then you also traumatized a handful of people. So it was all worth it.
That one poor kid I traumatized that was hiding behind his mom. That was pretty fun. I was fucking with him.
Welcome back. The man who has seen The Exorcist so many times, he forgot what his actual granddaddy looks like. JC.
Evening, ladies and gents. JC here from What an Excellent Day for a Podcast, and I am honored to be able to introduce this next category. Now, Some would say this category is just another annoying fucking trope that us nerds shit on in a previous episode, but fear not, ladies and gents. When done correctly, and hello Exorcist 3, a well-placed jump scare can easily trigger a sudden surge of adrenaline in the body, causing a rapid increase in heart rate and blood pressure, and even though it is a quick burst, we all have come to know and love that feeling a timely jump scare gives us. Raise your hand if you ever watched a horror movie with friends, and when that jump scare occurs, we go through that emotion, and then the embarrassment kicks in. We start to giggle like a small fucking child as we try to cover up the fact that we just had a gotcha moment. Yes, indeed, we've all been there at some point in our horror-loving lives. Jump scares tend to do that. So without further ado, here are the nominees for Best Jump Scare in a Horror Movie for 2024.
Best jump scare, scariest moment, and then we roll into the top 5.
Yeah.
Oddity.
Oddity. I think we're all.
Yeah. Wow, that was the easiest slap ever.
I think the tent scene in Oddity. I do want to give a shout out for some shock value for the first Omen for the birthing scene, right? Because you don't typically see that. And then, like I mentioned to Samantha during the interview with the shard of glass, comparing that to The Exorcist of 50 years ago, right? 51 now.
Yes.
When you talk about, seeing something shocking that like your jaw drops, like how the fuck are you showing that on the screen? That's the shard of glass and the birthing scene is a shout out.
Yeah, and again, like the fact that, it was effective enough that, well, again, my favorite kill of the year, like, got overshadowed by her performance.
Exactly. Danny C?
What's it?
Oddity. Oh, the Oddity.
Yeah,
that's right. That's right.
Yeah.
Wait, that's right.
Yeah,
We
that one went around the horn.
Yeah.
Like less.
Cut.
Yeah. Maybe if you had a runner up or you had a shout out.
Cut it out.
Yeah.
And now, the nerds rank their top 5 of the year.
All right, we want to go top 5?
Yes.
Around the horn?
Go from 5 down to the 1, obviously.
All right, so for me, top 5, 2024. Drum roll, please. Number 5. One last time. Number 5, Long Legs. Number 4, Stream. Number 3, Late Night with the Devil. Number 2, The Substance. Terrifier 3 leads the way. My top 5.
Yes.
Take a bow, everyone. Take a bow.
Take a bow.
This was hard for me. But
So The Substance. It was hard for me too.
Me 3.
all right, so I'll say this. I had like Stream and Long Legs like 5, 6. I just didn't know how to place them, to be honest with you. But I'm gonna go with 5 being Long Legs, 4 for being Blink Twice, 3 for The Heretic, 2 for Late Night with the Devil, and my number 1 is going to be Terrifier 3 for this year. So,
Okay.
Nice. I just got one shout out because I forgot to mention. Because Melissa Barrera's performance in Your Monster, I didn't technically consider that horror, even though it's like a horror comedy.
Yep.
But she was truly incredible in that movie. Another one to go with the many other actresses we mentioned earlier. My top 5 is Heretic, 4 is Blink Twice, 3 is Terrifier 3, 2 is Late Night with the Devil, and 1 is obviously Strange Dog.
is it Strange Darling? Or
Singular
Strange
or plural?
Darlings?
Singular.
All right.
Yeah, this one got his fucking panties in a bunch.
How fucked up would it be?
I'm like, it's not The Exorcists.
Darlings, darling, tomato, fucking
How
tomato.
funny would that
It's
be? If
not.
They
It's two different things.
How funny would it be if they figured out a way to make a sequel and they did like the Alien thing? They just put out a sequel, Strange Darlings. And all this time he was just being a prophet.
And then her twin is alive.
I'll go with what he said.
All right, well, good
Jedi.
talk, guys. See you next week.
Roll with your 5, baby.
5 Substance, 4 3 Stream, 4 was Maxine.
Yeah.
That's what I figured.
You better gargle that shit.
If Mia's around, absolutely. 3 Stream, 2 Terrifier, and then Late Night.
Okay.
Just
So Terrifier 3 and Late Night was kind of
On
across
everyone's
the
list.
board.
yeah, it was. I think the only reason that got pushed over the top was I found myself, like, I saw it 3 times in theaters, And then as soon as it came to streaming, I've watched it another 2 or 3 times, and I've even caught myself, like, I had something to do. I didn't feel like pulling up YouTube, so I just threw that on in the background. It's become my comfort food.
Nice.
So it's like I could sit and watch it at any moment, but even if it's just on in the room, like it just brings me some kind of peace, even though a lot of it's visual. But so that's the only thing. Like, as amazing as Terrifier is, like, I feel like I couldn't just put that on and like do things. I would have to sit and watch it.
One last time, he did not forget to bring his long legs today. JC.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, wraps our award show this evening. 2024 gave us some memorable horror moments that we will no doubt enjoy for years to come. If I had to say one thing from the heart to close out this show, it would be, this is bullshit. Sir, you need to go back to your seat. This is bullshit, I tell you. My movie was way better than Late Night with the Devil, taking over a late night TV show audience. Ooh, so fucking difficult. Mr. Longlegs, sir, you need to sit down or you will be removed from the theater. Those fucking nerds from What an Excellent Day for a Podcast, who are they to judge me?
Hey, fuck you, pal.
I put fucking devil pixie dust orbs in dolls' heads, made them fuck family shit up. Top that, Mr. fucking Wriggles and your fucking worm farm. That's what they should have called your movie. I want a do-over. Oh, hello, little girl in the audience. Happy almost birthday to you. I want a do-over. Fire up those judges' tables again. Get the recount going. It's okay, ladies and gentlemen. It's okay. Please, do not be alarmed. Mr. Longlegs, security has now asked you twice to get back to your seat. You are disrupting the end of our show and disturbing the audience. Security, he's getting closer to the stage. Please do something here. Did you finish the recount yet? My movie won, didn't it, you little horror nerd podcast shits? Didn't it? Mommy! Daddy! Tell them my movie was the best in 2024! Tell them! Hello again. We are live, ladies and gentlemen, and I do want to sincerely apologize for that disturbance. Moving forward, we will need to ensure security does a better job screening who we let into the audience. No more pale devil-worshipping fuckers in flannels, please, Academy. Thank you. That was crazy, not gonna lie. It got scary there for a brief moment, wouldn't you all agree? I do appreciate that everyone stayed calm, though, and allowed security to address the situation. Thank you. Damn, though, I must say, that little brush with evil got me a little fired up. Now, the Academy doesn't know I'm going to do this, but who gives a fuck? Maybe they will be oblivious to my little addition here the same way they tend to be towards our beloved horror genre as a whole. I mean, fuck. Look at these movies and performances this year. Horror is alive and fucking kicking, so take notice. Yes, great movies and performances this year, but ladies and gentlemen of the Academy, let me introduce my own category for 2024. Let's have a little fun here. You ready for it? I call this category JC's Missed Opportunities, and the nominees are Stream, directed by Michael Levy. Now you know I love this movie. It sits in my top 5 for the year, and I mean all, horror fans should check this one out. An iconic horror cast, creative kills, best 4 set of player killers in any game ever, and a crew behind the scenes that truly cares about the horror fan and is as humble as they come. But let's fast forward to the end of this movie, shall we? We join our dear friend Roy battling with Lockwood, played by Jeffrey Combs of Reanimator fame. And as Roy begins to get the upper hand, his daughter Taylor, whom we all earlier thought was dead, shows up and decapitates Lockwood. Now here's our first missed opportunity nominee. As a homage and a slight nod to the classic Reanimator, how cool would it have been to see only Lockwood's head in the frame and ever so slowly a syringe filled with green serum enters the frame and is injected into Lockwood's skull, thus reanimating the head. His eyes open once again, and as his head is being placed into a stainless steel pan, he says, "Let the games begin." Again. Now I know this scene would have shit to do with this movie, but think about it. How fucking cool would it have been to see it all come full circle for our friend Jeffrey Combs? I know all fans of Reanimator would have raised a cup of brew in appreciation for him. Alien, Romulus, directed by Fede Alvarez. How excited I was to hear that the man who gave us what I consider to be the best Evil Dead movie, the 2013 remake, was going to bring his vision to another classic franchise, Alien. The xenomorphs and facehuggers are terrifying creatures, and in the hands of Fede Alvarez, they could be pure nightmare fuel. Alien Romulus gave us scary xenomorphs, savage and relentless facehuggers, multiple nods to the Alien movies that came before it, and an action-fueled ending that saw the birth to what I believe is our second missed opportunity nominee. Now, I am not a big fan of the Prometheus-style hybrid here. At first, I got Wreck flashbacks for a second. If you saw that movie, you know exactly what I'm talking about. I almost wished and held out hope for that the creature would have kept evolving into the more traditional xenomorph. The back of the creature was primed for some xenomorph-like back appendages to sprout out, could have shown the head begin to elongate and take the true form of the alien creature. A full transformation from this Prometheus hybrid to a fully formed alien on screen would have been fucking fire. Nosferatu, directed by Robert Eggers. Now, I am not the biggest vampire movie fan out there, although I do enjoy some of them. I much rather prefer the savage and terrifying vampire than the romantic, have you under my spell vampire. Keep serving me more of the 30 Days of Night vampire species, and we will do just fine. With that said, Max Schreck's version of Nosferatu scared the shit out of me when I was a kid. That thin, silent, shadowy rat-like creature was pure nightmare fuel to this child's eyes, and I was ecstatic to learn the movie was being remade. This version, for me, lived up to the hype, and I enjoyed everything about it. Well, mostly everything. The cinematography, the sound design, the acting. Lily Rose Depp certainly would have showed up in my Best Actress or Supporting Actress category had I had seen this movie before the awards show. All were top-notch, but Nosferatu's overall look, well, let's just say, even though by the end scene it kinda grew on me, here is where I believe our third missed opportunity nominee lies, and it's a two-parter. That fucking mustache. Look, I get the Vlad the Impaler nod, but did Nosferatu even have fangs in this fucking movie? Couldn't tell you if he did, and for me, Nosferatu, aka Count Orlok, is all about them fangs. I needed and wanted them front and center. And where was the infamous scene of Nosferatu creepily rising from his grave? If you've seen the 2022 version, you remember that scene of Count Orlok, flat back and all, rising to a standing position. How frightening that image was in the OG. Only wish it was replicated the same here. So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. My 3 nominees for missed opportunities in a horror movie for 2024. Whether the Academy cared to know or not, here it is. And who knows? Maybe this category becomes a staple for years to come. I believe it should. The envelope, please. get so nervous, so jittery. Someone play the Jeopardy music. All right, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. And the winner is... Wait. Should I have security bring Longlegs back out here again to help me announce? No! Just kidding, just kidding. Relax, everyone. And the winner is... Alien Romulus. Only because I truly did not like Prometheus. And to be honest, my fellow horror fiends, how cool would it have been to watch a full-scale on-screen transformation into an actual xenomorph? Now that's the fucking icing on the cake for me. Well, this is JC from What an Excellent Day for a Podcast, kicking it back to my fellow horror nerds to wrap up our show. Gents, take it away.
Well, 2024, gentlemen, fellow horror nerds, man, it was a great ride.
Yes.
I think 2025 is also going to be special. There's a lot of good
Zoo was a
movies.
great ride.
And, and there's a lot of, there's a lot more in store for our listeners, and, a lot more conventions, and hopefully we get some additional interviews, but
should we start plugging our summertime event?
yeah, right?
6 months from now.
But I just... Guys, I love doing this with you guys. I enjoy doing this with you guys. We've had a great ride in 2024. We've done a lot of things, interviews, and mingled with horror celebrities. And to Danny C's point, we would have never have thought that would have ever have happened. And it's truly special. And it's a blessing, man. I just love having this platform and just talking some damn horror with you guys. It's been a great ride.
And yeah, like in the past couple months, it's just... again, it's like kind of like surreal that right now, like every month, like our downloads are going up like 25%.
And we appreciate our listeners. We love our listeners. Thank you.
If they hung in this long in for the episode, yes,
absolutely, man. Thank you for, like I said, whether you listen to one episode, 10 episodes, we appreciate it. We thank you. We appreciate it. We love talking horror, but, we also, do this for you guys, for your entertainment, so.
And as always, like, anybody out there that, has a topic, like, especially if you've been listening, for some substantial amount of time and all, like...
Interact, yeah.
You should have a pretty good idea of where we're coming from, our characteristics and all, so... Even if you want to poke the bear a little bit and throw out a topic that we're going to be fist fighting over, like just throw anything out there. Or if there's a specific movie you want to hear our take, like whatever.
Or a song you want me to hear? You want to hear me karaoke break out into?
Maybe we'll do a listener suggestion karaoke night. Like we're at the mercy of the songs they choose.
Let's go.
All right,
absolutely.
I want you to karaoke in Longleg's voice.
In a darkened room.
If you leave me now, go ahead.
Oh, if you leave me now, you take away the biggest part of me. Oh, no, baby, please, go.
Yes.
I couldn't get that high, man. I started cracking. Oh, I love it.
No, I think 24 was very, very awesome.
Yes.
I think it's the most movies I've watched in 1 year, the year they came out.
A lot of great stuff.
I think that's what it is. There's been a higher percentage than usual of at least good movies or, decent ones that when you hear something else coming out, even if it's on, as JC brought up a long time ago, page 8 on Tubi, there's a chance it might be pretty good just from the overall quality of the year. There were a few I pulled up just to kind of get more 2024 under the belt, and all right, it was very, not that great, but I wasn't going to bring them up or throw them under the bus or anything, because, again, everybody's trying, and people are going to find their fucking niche.
And there was so much good stuff that we didn't have enough time to shit on stuff, other than Blumhouse.
Yeah. Well, we shit on your house.
Yeah.
Yeah, Courtney.
We got a lot of things in store for
Outlander.
2025.
Yeah, we got a
We're
lot
gonna
of
swing
cool
for
things.
the fences.
Absolutely. We got a great event coming up next Friday the 13th, baby. June 13th. Meet us in
On Jason's
Blairstown.
birthday.
Absolutely. It's gonna be spectacular. If you're in Jersey, come on out. Blairstown, New Jersey.
And if you're not in Jersey during that day, we'll fucking fly here.
Yeah. Right? Why not?
I was gonna say anywhere from like Connecticut to like
come see
Delaware.
us.
You're essentially within a stone throw of
Come hang out.
Blairstown.
Come hang out. Buy some ice cream. Great ice cream at Village Sunday.
Fucking
Lisa
delicious.
and Scott. Shout
Holy
out to you guys.
shit.
Fucking Java chip, baby.
Oh yeah.
And that was the other thing that we were kind of, I don't want to say we were joking, but we were like, hey, we're going to be hanging out in an ice cream shop in December. How many people fucking like...
They all bought fucking ice
Everyone
cream.
bought ice cream.
Like, we'd be walking by and we'd be like, hey, how's it going? Like, trying to engage a little bit. And they're like, we totally want to talk with you. We want to go grab ice cream.
Yeah.
Like, people were coming for the fucking ice cream.
Absolutely.
And then we were just some assholes to, like, shoot the shit with while they ate it.
Yeah.
So it was like, that place has, they got their fan base as well, because I would have, there's one or two ice cream shops, like, within a mile of my house. I don't think of going there this time of year, and they're good. But yet these people, apparently, their shit's just that good that they're like local fucking...
And they're great
It's a hot
people.
spot.
They're
Yeah.
great people. Lisa and Scott, great people.
Except for when she yelled at me, but she wasn't wrong.
Listen, you need to stop smoking. Absolutely. Absolutely.
So...
All right, gentlemen.
Well, another
fellow
great
horror
year.
nerds. We're going to close out 2024. Happy holidays to our listeners.
Yes, and
Enjoy.
a Happy New Year.
Be safe. Happy New Year. Wishing you guys health, happiness, success, and everything that you guys do. Thank you for your ears and eyes this year to watch our videos and to listen to our shows.
Check out our interviews
Yes, sir.
on YouTube.
Spotify,
Check out all
Apple,
the things.
Amazon.
Yes.
And again, as always, throw us your ideas. You could text us through the website. I'm guessing either that or the socials probably be your best bet. But yeah, come out, tell us what you think. Give a shit if you want. Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
And we'll see you in 2025.
Stay creepy, everyone. Later.
Peace.
We out.
Toodle.
You've been listening to What an Excellent Day for a Podcast, where we use the number 4 to save you time. Check out our entire catalog at excellentdayforapodcast.com. Also on Spotify, Apple, Amazon, Audible, and everywhere else you listen to podcasts. Have a question? Email us at excellentdayforapodcast@gmail.com.
But guys, I want to interact on social media.
Excellent.
Dude, we did there.
Follow us on Twitter at excellentday4a. Otherwise, search for What an Excellent Day for a Podcast to get our Facebook page, our group page, Instagram, YouTube, and our newly launched Twitch channel. Come say hello, share them all,